Hello students, today we will see transport of water and minerals. We have already seen that the root hair absorbs water from the soil by the process called as osmosis and the minerals by active transport. Water and minerals are transported from the roots to all parts of the plant in the following steps. First is the pressure developed in the roots due to continuous inflow of water is called root pressure. This helps in pushing the plant sap. What is plant sap? Water and minerals together inside the cells of the plant is called as plant sap. So it pushes the plant sap upward into the stem. Root pressure appears only when the rate of absorption is higher than the rate of transpiration. The water along with minerals moves further upward through the xylem of stem towards the leaves. This is due to transpiration which exerts a pull from above. The upward movement of sap that contains water and minerals from the roots towards the other parts of the plant is known as ascent of sap. So we have seen that after the absorption, the water has to be transported to different parts of the plant from the roots. So that is due to the root pressure. And how is the root pressure developed? From when the water moves from one cell to another due to the osmosis. So this pressure helps in pushing the water up into the xylem of the root and then stem and into the higher parts of the plant. So this root pressure is developed when the absorption of water is greater than the rate of transpiration. Now what is transpiration? Transpiration is the evaporation of water from the leaves of the plant. Now we have also seen that the water and minerals will move through the xylem of the stem towards the leaves of the plant, and that take place when the transpiration is going on. So this upward movement of the sap that contains the water and minerals to different parts of the plant is called as ascent of sap. Now let us see an activity to demonstrate the root pressure in the plant. A potted plant, knife, glass tube with an open ends, rubber tubing, color dye, water and a manometer. So we take a potted herbaceous plant and cut the stem a few centimeters above the soil level. Then we fix a narrow long glass tube to the cut end of the stump with the help of rubber tubing. Now see here, this is the stump of the plant, and with the help of the rubber tubing it is attached to this. Then we pour a little colored water into the glass tube and marks its level. Connect the glass tube to a manometer. So after that some colored water is poured and then this is attached to the manometer. Manometer is the one which helps to measure the root pressure. Okay. Now keep the whole setup in a cool and shady place for some time. Then what do we observe? We observe that the level of colored water rises. There is a rise in the level of mercury of the manometer. So this happens due to upward movement of sap. This demonstrates the phenomenon of root pressure. So why does the water rises up in this? Because from the stem, the water, whatever enters into the stump of the plant is pushed up due to the root pressure, because already the roots are there inside this pot, and that force will push the water into the tube where the colored water is there. So the colored water in its turn will move up and go to the other side where it is fixed to the manometer. So that will push the mercury inside the manometer to a higher level. So whatever level it has risen, that much pressure is applied by the roots. Now let us see the importance of water for plants. So the water absorbed by the roots perform three main functions. They are as follows. First is transportation. Water helps in the transport of minerals and other substances from one part of the plant to another, because the minerals are dissolved in the water, so the water can easily help in the transportation of them. Then food production. Water is one of the essential requirement for photosynthesis along with sunlight, carbon dioxide and chlorophyll. In the previous classes we have seen that sunlight and chlorophyll. In this presence, chlorophyll will carry out the food production, that is photosynthesis. For that they require two materials, one is water, other is carbon dioxide. So the third is cooling effect. Evaporation of water that takes place from the leaf surface helps to cool the plant. This takes place due to transpiration. Just now we have seen that transpiration means evaporation of water from the aerial parts of the plant. This is the leaf, the water is evaporating from the stomata in the leaves. Stomata are small pores in the leaves. So when it evaporates, the leaf is surrounded by the water vapor, and in turn the whole plant will have the water vapor around it, and that will cool, because you have studied in physics that from whichever surface the water gets evaporated, that surface gets cooled. So this gives cooling effect to the plant.